So if I had to cancel every single subscription I have and only keep one, this would be the one. SetApp is hands down the most valuable app that I pay for. It's only $9.99, I think, a month, but you get so much. So I'm gonna just walk you guys through why that is. Basically, I did the math to see like if I was to actually pay for all the apps I get from SetApps, what would I be paying? And it came out to $153.09, and I'm only paying $9.99 a month for it. So this is not sponsored. I genuinely love this app. So it's become my primary search engine. So if I'm ever thinking of, okay, I need an app that does XYZ, instead of going to the Mac App Store or Googling it, I come to SetApp first to see if it exists here since I'm already paying for it. Might as well, right? Like recently, I was looking for a mail app to use on my Mac. So I just came in here and typed in mail. I ended up trying out this one called Spark Mail. It's very different from traditional mail apps. So you guys might not like this, but I think I like it so far. I'm still getting used to like the different like user experience that it has. But yeah, so I found it through SetApp and I got it on here. The other thing too is if I look in, let's go to my apps, there's a bunch of apps in here that I have downloaded on my Mac that I used to pay for, right? So, I mean, just the ones I used to pay for are like a lot more than what I'm paying for SetApp to get all of them in one place, right? So, Craft I used to pay for, Clean My Mac I used to pay for. I think I paid for Muse in the past as well. I definitely paid for this MindNode one. So yeah, there's a bunch of apps in here that I used to pay for, and now I just get them all for free on SetApp. So it's really like the biggest bang for your buck. Like I said, if I had to cancel everything and keep one, it would be SetApp that I keep. So let me just walk you through like how it works. So you come in here, you've got the sidebar. I genuinely do not use all of these. I typically just come in here to see if there's anything new and like kind of a lot of times if something's like really taking off and a lot of the users are using it, it'll show up here. So I usually check this out. And then if you go to collections on the sidebar, you can see it's broken up by different categories of apps. And then you can browse that way, or you could just go to all apps and look at like all of the apps that they have. But again, typically the way I use it, unless I'm just in the mood of like, oh, let me see what's new and what other people are using, I usually just know what I'm looking for. So I'm like, oh, I might be looking for like, a video editing app or like screen recording app. So I'll just come in here and I'll look through what's in here, and I might even try out a few because they're free. So might as well, right? That I usually do either go for like one or two. So if I see two things that look enticing, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna download both of them, try them out, and see and keep the one I like. Or sometimes it's just an obvious standout, and I just go for that. And sometimes there's only one option anyway, so there might not be multiple options for the tool I'm looking for. And not to say that it's always a hit. Like sometimes I'm like, okay, I don't really see something I love on SetApp, so at that point is when I might look on the Apple App Store or just Google it to see if there's something I can download. But again, I always start out here. And the other thing, the last thing I'll say about them is that they're always releasing new stuff. So I really appreciate that because sometimes with stuff like this, you might have the concern that, okay, if I get this, I'm just going to have a bunch of these stale apps that I keep seeing every month. But I think Setup does a good job of releasing new apps regularly. So it's always like fresh and something cool to try out. All right, peace.